commonly when we do a campfire, we usually use a match or some other sparking device in order to create that fire. All right. Now later we'll discuss the 3 things we need to have in supply in order to actually do our fire, and that's tinder, kindling, and fuel. In order to put out that fire, you need some water, you need some sand, and you need a shovel. Okay? You do not want to start a fire unless you have all of that ready before you even strike a match. What we're going to do is we're going to make what's called an A-frame fire. Okay? So, the A-frame fire, yeah, kind of looks like the fire triangle, doesn't it? Now, this is raised so you can get a match or something underneath there to start it. However, you want to make sure that the wind, if you have wind, is coming in through this side. Now, what I try to keep with me is I try to keep a little bag that has my tinder in it, because you can't always guarantee you have some tinder. I collect this while I'm out and about. We would call this a browse bag. Okay, so let's take our tinder and we'll put our tinder on here. Okay, I got a few little sticks of wood there. So see, oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful dry tinder and some sticks of wood. They're ready to go. Now, we're not going to stop here. We would need more than just this before we even strike a match. You don't want to have to go looking for stuff, okay? Okay, I'm back and I have gathered some things, okay? So you see the larger pile, that's my fuel. The smaller pile next to it is the kindling, and the tinder is still where it was. Okay, now, let me get down here on the ground. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start to build my teepee, okay? Teepee goes, you can do it with just the teepee, or you can use the teepee over the A-frame. It's up to you. So we want to kind of sticking them in the ground a little bit so that it holds things in place. Okay. Now I can start laying some of the smaller stuff over and around it that we want to catch. Now, the other thing that you're going to want to do in the process of making this teepee, you're going to have some little pieces here, like I have, and it's not going to hurt anything to put some of this little stuff in, in on top. I want to take some of this, and I'm going to go ahead and get some more small pieces. So stick with me. Alright, I'm back. There's some more small stuff. We want stuff that can go in there and catch. Okay. Now sometimes you'll find something like this. Okay. This is a branch or something that fell down, and you can break pieces off of it sometimes to give you what you need. Okay, got some other little strips like that. See, I'm trying to get some smaller pieces to go inside because we want this to catch really well. Okay, now I could use a lighter like I showed earlier on the last video, but where's the fun in that? Let me show you something. This is called a ferrocerium rod, or what a lot of people like to say, a ferro rod. Now, a ferro rod is for striking sparks into a fire. You need a good knife that's able to strike those sparks. Well, actually, what I can do is, see, and this is why it's handy to have a supply of your tinder. Okay, so see, with a ferro rod, what we can do, there we go. Now our fire has started. Can always blow on it a little bit in order to help things go. Now, I have all this extra wood. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to put it on there. Now, give it a little time. Don't get in a rush. Take your time. You'll have a more harmonious outcome. Some gentle breaths. There we go. We got some caught. That's what we want. Don't blow too hard, don't blow too much, because you could blow it out blowing on it too early. Now that I'm done with my knife and my ferro rod, I'll put them away. Okay. There we go. See, we got some flame going now. Now we're cooking with wood. And this is called the teepee fire. There she is. And we'll be back right after these messages. This fire brought to you by Ranger Commander. In the water, we're going to sprinkle some dirt on there. Okay? Guess we're going to learn to sprinkle, stir, sprinkle early. Okay? We got that. I have some water. I'm not going to bother with pouring it into the bucket. The bucket does make for a good way to carry it, though. You never want to pour a lot of water on a hot fire, okay? Because pouring water on a hot fire will create a lot of steam, and that steam can come up and hurt you, okay? So now I'm stirring it. Okay, I'm stirring all that was just burning. Okay. Okay, let's put a little more water on there. Now see, I put dirt on first, okay? So the dirt kind of helped to cut out the air. Now, see? Look at that. I can touch it. Yeah, I'm getting muddy. I can touch everything without getting burnt. So I know that this is out. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back with some more in a little bit.